Oh my goodness. Good evening, good evening. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Hello? Can you hear me? It's a shame it's not a Facebook Live. We could just hit the like and love button, couldn't we? Can you guys hear me okay?
I hear you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for speaking up, Anastasia. Much appreciated, my love.
Hi, Lucy.
Hello, lovelies. Hello, everyone. Where possible, can we put our cameras on, please? I appreciate some of you.
How I need to do that? I've never done this before. So,
are you on your phone or are you on a PC?
I'm on a phone.
Okay, if you touch the phone, there should be an option to open up the video.
There's raise the hands auto. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it?
Oh, I was no. Rename. That's all options which I have.
Okay, let's catch up after this and I'll help you do it, Anastasia. It's just a setting that when you step in, you can pop your photo on. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter too much for this evening, but I just wanted to see all your pretty little faces where possible. So who do we have? Everyone's jumping on now. This is fabulous. I've got quite a lot that I want to get through tonight, guys. Asya, darling, did you want to say something?
Well,
Asya, you've got your hand up. Do you want to say anything?
I just wanted to say hi.
Hello.
Can you hear me all right?
We can hear you perfectly, babe. I just wanted to say hello back.
Oh, hi.
It's great to have you with us, ladies. Thanks so much for jumping on. I don't know I've got a couple of people who I've got no idea who they are. We've got we've got a few people. Hiya. We've got a few people. So Donna is unable to make this evening because Chelsea, can you hear me? Chelsea? No, she can't clearly. Let me just message her. Chelsea, can you hear? It looks like you joined without accepting audio by computer. Love your hair, Zoe.
Oh,
love it. No, I am. I love that. Like, this business is meant for multitasking, right? There is no point any of us sitting here, other than me, obviously, because I need to help you. Asya, do you want to speak again?
Oh, I think I find the video.
No,
Awesome.
I'm good.
Okay.
Thanks.
Right, Chelsea, you can hear me now, right?
Yeah.
Yes, awesome. Right. I'm just going to mute you guys, and then I am going to, you always need to accept audio by computer, and then we can hear each other both ways, all right? Awesome. Guys, it's so great to see so many of you on this evening. I'm just going to mute you all, so apologies if you try and speak to me. If you want to say anything, raise your hand. And you can do that by literally just touching on your phone or touching on your laptop and literally pressing the raise your hand button. Bex, you look amazing. You look incredible. You're sexy bitch. Right, so I'm probably going to be jumping around a little bit this evening, guys. So apologies in advance. I did a bit of a brain dump, and you guys know where my brain is at right now. My brain is probably somewhere between here and Mars. It's certainly not in my body, as I think most of you are waking up to, which is a bit bizarre and amazing all rolled into one. So first things first, hands up if you have had the best month so far. Hands up if you think your business has been absolutely incredible so far this month and you couldn't have done any more than you've already done. Love that. Anastasia, you're talking shit. Shut up. I call people on their bullshit on this call, my darling, and there is so much more that you can be doing. And I say that with a lot of love. I know that we haven't connected personally, but you've got Kerry, and we'll catch up on all of this stuff. So yeah, let's be really honest on this call, like we always are. I particularly want to own the fact that I have not done everything that I could do. but I promise you, after this weekend, I've upped my shit. Today has been incredible. I've put 10 customers through today, and I've got 3 team. 1 I've already signed up, and I've got another 2 that are coming in over the next 24 hours or so. So know that I've upped my shit. I had to go through the journey that I went through this weekend. This weekend has been really powerful from a personal level for me. After NMD, I felt pretty broken, I'm going to be honest. I pushed myself. I worked far harder than I want any of you guys ever to work. And so I've decided to take it upon myself to change it so that, yes, I'm still going to be working hard, but I'm going to be working smart, and I'm going to be taking time off. A number of you have said to me over the months, bloody hell, how many of you are there? Like, you seem to be everywhere. And that's not cool. I don't want you guys to think that. I don't want you to think that this business you have to give your life and your soul to. I want you to be fitting it in around your life and around your day job. So I'm going to start leading by example with that, which is exactly why I wanted to do this training this evening, because yes, I've got my NMD, but I don't want to be burnt out for like 10 days afterwards. Like, I went to that retreat and I was like, Donna, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to get through it. And she was like, babe, you'll do what you always do and you'll just get through it. And I did. But yesterday was what's basically sent me next level, and it's pulled me back in, and it's put me back in my heart space. And this is definitely the mission that I want to go on. I want to go on with all of you guys. So I am owning it. I haven't been a great leader in the last, I'm just going to mute everybody that's just jumped on the call. I haven't been the best leader for you guys, and I want to apologize for that in the last couple of weeks. So time to up my shit, and by upping my shit, that means all of you guys are generally going to up your shit. Ready for it? Awesome. Okay, so first things first, guys. Anybody can be a leader. I am looking at about 15 of you now. You are all capable of being a leader. Do not think I don't have downline, so I'm not a leader. Do not think I can't do what she does. Like, I've been being a bit of a dick over the last couple of months and working way too hard, and that's what I'm going to show you guys. Any of you can absolutely step into the space where I am 100%. I am nothing special. I'm literally just a chick that wants to change the world. And I know that all of you guys do. That's why you've connected with me. That's why you're in the Rebel Movement mission with me. So own the fact that you are a leader. Tell yourself on a day-to-day basis, I am a leader. Now, the next thing, which is what I've just called myself on massively, is lead by example. Who in the team right now has downline and they are not leading by example? Raise your hand. You know, I think there's a number of you that need to put your hands up. I'm going to be honest. I do. I think there is a lot of us that are not owning the power that we have. And we're really busy. Like, we're really, really, really freaking busy, but we're not doing the money-making activities, the high-paying activities, which I know all of you guys know. And if you don't know, all you need to do is tap into the files section of Team Juicy, and there's a whole shed load of documents in there that will tell you what they are. So number 2, if you're going to be a leader, you need to lead by example. You need to show up every day. If something gets posted in Team Juicy, guys, we all need to acknowledge it. The one thing, just whilst I remember that, the crap that's going into Team Juicy has to stop, guys. This is our group where we share training, where we share event information, where we share information where people need comments on their post. We have to make sure that this is what's going on in there. Please don't put a plea in there for attention or a plea in there for you know, like, it's great that we big each other up, but it's actually getting a bit noisy in our group, guys. So please, you know, let's shout each other out personally. Let's message them. Like, if we want a WhatsApp group back in place, that's cool. But I just urge you, the Facebook Team Juicy group, we have to have, the team is getting so big now, we have to be able to be checking in it and getting the latest information. Yes, Bex, darling, hang on one sec. I think I've unmuted you.
Yeah. I was just going to say, darling, I don't know if the other girls in their team do this, but all of us that are under Donna, we've got a team chat and we utilise it quite strongly every single day.
Yeah.
So we use that rather than trying to put crap, I suppose.
Yeah.
I just want to mention that.
No, that's perfect. And it's great that you did, because I used to have a whole team WhatsApp group, but it was too much. So what I'm going to do is I've got, with any of my downlines, I've got, in fact, no, I haven't. I've got a leaders group, which is the people that have got downlines. So there is, just so that you guys know, as soon as you get downlines, i.e. if you bring team in underneath you, I pop you into a group. The reason I pop you into a separate WhatsApp group is it's your responsibility to make sure that your team turn up for training. It's your responsibility that if your team are running an event, that you help them. And that's why I work with you guys, to make sure that you're owning that stuff. Okay, it's really, really important. And thank you, Beck, for raising that. So anybody that's on here that has downline, set up a little chat with them. It's something that I would absolutely encourage. Number 3, leaders look after their business. What do I mean by that? Every single one of you should be posting in the Health Rebel and in the Transformation if you're on the products for the Transformation. There's a lot of you that aren't, and I respect that. But if you have customers, you should be posting stuff in the Health Rebel, guys. We have a day after I do a call like this and people post in there, and then everybody disappears and it's back to the Lucy and the Donna and the whatever. Like, there's a few other people that post in there a couple of times or whatever. Guys, every single one of you have a customer. Like, it's our responsibility to make sure that we show up for our customers. Why do other people's customers come to me and say, hey, what about the team? Hey, what about this product? Because I'm in their face every single day and they know it's Lucy, it's Lucy, it's Lucy, it's Lucy. That's what we need the whole team to be, because it's not the Lucy show, guys, you know, and the only way that we can make it not the Lucy show is by all of us standing up and all of us coming together. And like I said at the beginning, all of you are leaders. You're incredible human beings. You've joined this mission because you want to change the world, you know, so let's step into that. You know, make sure that you're posting on your timeline. Even if your social media isn't your strategy, just make sure that you're posting there, guys, so that your customers and stuff know where to find you. The obvious one to speak about when we talk about leadership, particularly in this type of business, is who have you spoken to about the business? I speak to people on a daily basis about the business. Even people that don't think they need a business, I speak to them about it. One of my best friends, Rebecca Brown, she messaged me today and she was like, oh, I saw that you chatted with Becky Hodges and she's done this, which is another one of my girlfriends that I don't know if she's on the call or not. I've got a few people that I don't recognize. But, you know, I noticed that you were doing this. Oh, I'm interested. And she ended up signing up for the berry capsules. You know, and she's like, oh, I've been neglecting myself, blah, 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 blah. And I just said to her, you know, babe, when you're ready, the business is here for you. You know, she was like, I've just worked my ass off for this promotion and I'm not happy. And I was like, what a surprise, babe. You're working in corporate. Like, it's no surprise to me. You know, we all know that we strive for the next promotion and we strive for the next promotion, but we don't get the happiness because, you know what, we're never going to be fulfilled because we're just filling a void. So, and I said to her, and she was like, oh, I'm not sure I could ever do what you do. And I said, babe, I never thought I could do what I do. Like, you know, you just need to start. Give me a shout a couple of weeks into your capsules. And she just laughed, because she knows what I'm like you guys know what I'm like. I'm just like so blasé about it, and I'm like, yeah, see you on the other side, babe, you know, we'll create you a business before long. And she was just laughing about it, like she's known me since I was 16. So who are you talking to about the business? Who is there that you have prejudged and you've thought, no, they don't want the business? Now, this is something that I've stopped doing in my world. Is I used to prejudge. One of my best friends, I looked at her and I thought she earned so much money and she's in such a high position, she'd never want this business. She actually had a go at me for not sharing it with her. She said to me, am I not good enough to join your business? And I felt like a right arsehole, for want of better words. I felt really mean. So now I share with everybody. I've learned the lesson. I never want to be in that position again where somebody says, I was short of money and you didn't help me. Because guys, if you work this business properly, you will earn money. There's a lot of you that aren't working the business properly. And this is no disrespect. I know there's a lot of people in the business that have just started, and I know you're working your socks off. So please do not think that I'm, you know, saying that, but you may get to a point in the business where you get complacent and you think, it's just happening for me. Don't do that. I bring in team and customers every single month. Why? Because I have to make my business continue. Why? Because you guys see it and you think, shit, I better do that. You know, last month, I now know that there was a group chat going on and it was really powerful and you guys were spurring each other on. Why is that not happening this month? Why are you guys not like spurring each other on this month? Because it stopped. You know, and it just shows the way as human behavior we are. Imagine if I decided not to put on any customers. Imagine if I decided to take a month off. What do you think would happen to my business a month down the line? I'd have a stale business. I would literally have a stale business. Like, I have a few people in the team that are working their socks off because they know that they want better, but it's a couple of people. And then there are other people that wait for the motivation and wait to see what I'm doing, and then they get activated. And this business is very much, I'm not going to be building your business for you. Yes, I'll help you, and yes, I'll give you the tools, and yes, I'll motivate you, but it's down to you. And if it's not working right now, we have to change it up, guys, because it's too easy to just sit there and say, fuck, this business doesn't work. It does. I'm living proof it works. It's just about finding your flow and finding your tribe and finding where you can tap into. Who can you add value to, and who can you lift up by inviting them to speak about the business? You know, I'm running an event on Wednesday night, as you guys know, and it's very business focused. There are quite a lot of people that are interested in joining our business at the moment, and now is the time, particularly with all the woo-woo spiritual shit that I'm posting on my timeline. I'm getting women message me. I had 53 messages from women off of my Facebook Live of yesterday saying, oh my God, I need to be near you. Like, you need to be, I'm not saying go do that, because I know a lot of you aren't on that journey, but tap people into what you think they need to be seeing right now. It's powerful. You do not need to do this business on your own. You know, I know Rebecca's got it nailed. Like, whenever something really resonates with her, she's like, shit, I know my girls or my guys in my anxiety group will resonate with this, and she shares it to her group. You don't need to be doing all the work yourself. And most of us here have such corporate mentality. We have to do it on our own. We're so stubborn. We can't ask for help and all the rest of it. And guys, I urge you, like, please know that I physically cannot help all of you. Go to your upline as first port of call. If they can't help you, by all means, they will come to me, or they will say to you, go to Lucy, chat with her, see if she can help you. We've got so many incredible people in this team that can help. And most people think, I either have to do it on my own or I have to ask Lucy. And that's not the case. You know, we've really got some incredible people here that can really turn the business upside down. Please, can you all make sure that your notifications are on for Team Juicy? There are a lot of you that are missing posts. There are a lot of you that are not tapping into the training. There's a lot of you that aren't seeing when we're advertising training and all sorts of stuff like that. Guys, it's your responsibility. It's not my responsibility to tell you. I will post in Team Juicy. That's it. It's your responsibility to figure that out. I do ask my leaders to contact their downline. If that's not happening, please follow up with your team leader and say, hey, I forget every Monday. Just can you drop me a note to remember? That's cool. Like, that's an open conversation. Absolutely, you can do that. But it's your responsibility. It's 8:30 every Monday. It's not like I change it every week or do crazy shit like change the Zoom number every week. It's this Zoom number. It's, you know, this time every single week, guys. It's half an hour of your time. And it's, as much as I know you guys like tapping in and hearing what crazy shit's going to come out of my mouth each week, it's to create your business. And let's be really clear on this. It's not my business you're creating. My business is incredible. You know, it's your business. It's your business. You are an independent franchisee. It's your business. I'm going to keep saying that tonight. It's your business. All right. Okay. Where are we up to next? Notifications. I've just spoken through that. Right, now I'm going to throw a spanner in the works because I haven't actually spoken to some. Hey Joanne, darling. Hi Dana, lovely to have you girls join us. I am going to throw a spanner in the works because I haven't actually spoken to some of the leaders about this. I am asking every single person in the team going forward, if they have got downline, to start running weekly Zoom calls with their team. Any of you that are my direct downline, you lucky people, you just get this one call with me. Obviously, I offer you guys coaching calls and you can tap into them as my downline. You can have them as frequent as you want. other people. What I want you to do is tap in when you really need something. It's not something that I want to get into the habit where I have to do the whole team every week, otherwise I won't be working my own business. You should be having coaching sessions with your upline, but by all means, if you have had a coaching session with me and you've actioned everything, and I mean everything, off the back of what we've spoken through, please hit me up for a coaching session. I am never going to say that I'm not going to coach everybody. I have 90 people in the team. I physically cannot coach you all week in, week out. What I will do is coach people that are working. It doesn't matter if you're 5 rows deep from me or my direct downline. If you are working, you're gunning for promotion, you have my absolute help. Okay, you will have your absolute help of the upline as well, your direct upline as well. But know that if you're working, if you're gunning, if you want to run for something, please know that I'm there to hold your hand every step of the way. Even if it means just on the last day to get you across the line or whatever, please know that that is in place for everybody. But if you have team, and when you get team, most importantly, I want you to set these calls up, guys. Why? My epiphany is that I'm blocking you guys from stepping into your leadership because I'm doing it all. What I want you to do, and please do not, Dan, I'll come to you in a sec, buddy. Please do not set them up before or after my Zoom call, because people's brains will be absolutely fried. Pick a complete another day. You know, if your team are, people that don't work, for example, do it in the middle of the day. You know, like, be respectful of, you don't mess up everybody's evenings or whatever. If it works that it's the call straight after mine, then absolutely fine. But, I get that. But I want all of you as leaders to be stepping up as leaders. And the only way that my business has grown like it has is I had no upline in the UK. I had to run these calls. I had to run training. I had to add value. And I'm not saying you have to do training each week. It could be a Q&A session. It could last 10 minutes. You could get all of your team on the phone or on Zoom and they could all be like, nah, don't have anything to say to you. Cool. You've still got this session to tap into me to be getting proper training. But I would just like you to be tapping in with your team. If you've got downline, they need to know who you are. They need to know what struggles you're getting, and it will empower you to go forth and lead. Dan, you wanted to say something, buddy?
No, I was saying it's really true that as leaders, because I've got a team now. I've got a team that are actually working as well.
Yeah.
I've taken on some girls who aren't working, but like the likes of Joe and Joe's the recruiter. We've got an event tomorrow.
Yeah.
So they're really keen. So I definitely think that Zoom calls once with your team is a massive, massive jump. So we can just take responsibility for our own teams, because week in, week out, you can't be doing this. So
no, I'm going to be doing this every week, babe. Absolutely. Yeah. Just to be really clear, this call is going to be the same every single week for all of you. This is where you tap in. But the way that my organisation is going, we're getting huge, guys. Yeah. Like, kudos to us. We are getting huge. John Holowati, I'm coming for your arse, mate. Let me tell you straight. But the way that we're bubbling, like Danny's now got a really nice team under him. Ellie's got a beautiful team bubbling. Carey's got a great team bubbling. Donna's got a great, Becky, like everybody's got team bubbling now. And for those of you that haven't, it's only a matter of time. And what I want you guys to know is that I want you to go do it your way. Just because I do it this way, I don't want any of you to think, fucking hell, I've got to go on a spiritual journey. Oh my God, I've got to sit there and do Facebook Lives every night. That's my journey, not yours. This is just the path that I'm going on. I don't even feel like I've got a choice. I'm literally being dragged down it at the moment, kicking and screaming by the other side. I don't want you guys to think you need to do the same. I want you guys to step into what makes me happy. What's my journey? How am I going to leave an impact in this world? And by constantly having me in your face and me being your leader and me coaching you, you're going to think you need to be me, and you don't. I'm going to call Danny out because he put his hand up and wanted to speak, but Danny's team now is going to get such a different dynamic. And although Danny and I have very similar energy when he's up and he's on it, they're going to get Danny being like, fucking hell, girls, like, I got really distracted last week and actually it set me back X, Y, and Z. So some of his team are going to be like, oh my God, yeah, I get distracted too. And they're going to resonate with that. Because most people on this call, put your hands up if you agree, probably think that Lucy's laser fucking focused and she does nothing but work. Most people say to me constantly, that's all you do. And actually it's really not. It's really not. You know, it might look like that's what I do, but it's really not all I do. You know, and I want you to see the different dynamics. I want you to see, which is why I'm going to get guest speakers in here, which is why I'm going to get other people to do training from time to time, so that you guys know this business is you. It's not the Lucy Show. And I know I keep saying that. The Rebel Movement is your brand until you want to go do something different. Because maybe one day you will want to go do something different. But the Rebel Movement until then is your brand. Not mine, it's ours. We share it, we love it, we empower each other with it. But the best way to create leadership, guys, and the best way to step into your power is by creating a team. Is by sharing the products and loving on your customers so hard that they want to join this mission. And I've got a lot of that going on at the moment. A lot of my customers are saying, I never thought I was going to say it, but I might want to join your business. And I'm like, cool, you tell me when you're ready. I never push anybody, ever. Even if I really want to, I never, ever, ever push anyone, because I know when their time is right, their time is right. Okay, so make sense with everybody doing Zoom calls. It doesn't need to be half an hour. It could be 10 minutes. It could be whatever. But please touch in with your team at a relevant time every single week, okay? It's really important to do that, to step the... I can't even read my own writing. This is really, really, really not good. How bad is that? I actually don't know what that says. Guy, that's really worrying, isn't it? I was clearly in a moment at the time that I was saying it. Please check the Team Juicy Facebook group twice a day. Once in the morning, once in the evening. See if there's anything new that's come up. See if anybody needs your help. A lot of people aren't in that mode at the moment, and I know that all of you work. I get that. If you go to the toilet, check it on your phone. That's once a day done. You know, like, just check in, because you never know what you might be missing, guys, particularly with the way that the team is growing at the moment. I want to make sure that you're not missing any information. I physically cannot be calling each and every one of you and telling you, like, if it's anything serious or if there's anything that we really need to connect on. Obviously, I'll get the team leaders, your uplines, to reach out to you. But you know, it's more often than not, our communications happen in Team Juicy. So just be checking that twice a day. That's a real leadership thing, and something that I would expect you to cascade through your team as they grow. And don't get me wrong, there will probably be a point where Danny takes his team off and calls it Team Danny or whatever, you know, and we all break off. But this will always be our central home. You know, this will always be our central home, where we come and connect and we get energy, and, you know, we just, you know, I know this year I am going to break at least 3 NMDs in my business. I know, like, I've been told by the spirit world, I've been told by the universe, whatever you want to, whatever works for you, I've been told that I'm going to get 3 NMDs this year. So who's up for it being them? I mean, I've done mine, but who's up for it being them? Right. Awesome. We've got to up our shit, guys. And this is why I need to do this stuff with you and empower you. I really, really cannot say to you, Danny, I know we've had some amazing chats, buddy. You have to take this and run with it, babe, like the man that you are. You are our masculine man. I need you to go forth and hunt and gather and do what you do best as a man, okay? And I say that with a lot of love, because I know you've got so much feminine energy. It's absolutely beautiful, which is why we love you so much. But please go forth and do what you've been put on this planet to do, and go grab every single person that you can find and lead. You're supposed to be a leader, buddy, and you just keep dropping back into this feminine space because it's safe and it's comfortable for you. But I know that you are just going to go out there, and you absolutely could be one of my NMDs, babe. Like, I absolutely feel it for you. So let's just get that going. One other thing that I wanted to do before I open the floor to you guys, and I've probably run over. Oh my God, I'm on time right now. How cool is that? One thing that I just wanted to say is, please keep it positive in Team Juicy. I get that there is frustration. I get at times Juice Plus are crap and they don't send things out on time. I've got a customer at the moment that I'm dealing with. DHL decided to defer her order and never bothered to rearrange delivery and stuff. So I'm dealing with her right now, and she's very pissed off. She's a pregnant hormonal woman that wants her fucking capsules. So you can imagine she's going through the mill of it at the moment. But I'm not going to post that in Team Juicy, guys, because it's negative. it's just a drain. And if I post that, what if one of you guys are having a bad day and that spirals you out of control? Let's keep it the space that, like, I know all of us have bad days. All of us, me included, we all have bad days. We all have shit go on. We've all got life hitting us and taking our legs out from underneath us from time to time. But let's own the fact that we are a really powerful group and we need to remain positive. Okay? All right? Thumbs up? Cool. Does anybody have any questions? If you do, either raise the hand up button or put your hand up and we'll get to you. Anastasia, what's your question, babe?
I ordered for myself capsules because I'm just now joined the Rebel Movement. I put the order in at 12. How long time they will be delivered? Because I cannot get my journey because I don't use the product.
3 to 5 days, babe, but you can get your journey because you borrow other people's. And it's a really good point that you've raised. Do not think that you cannot start the business and the product on the same day. Just because you didn't do that, and Anastasia, I'm talking to the wider team, not you.
Yeah.
But just because you might not have started your journey like that doesn't mean that it's not possible. We've got some incredible people. Nikki, I'm going to call you out, babe. You joined the business and signed up for the capsules on the same day. Nikki smashed her DD even before I think before she even got her capsules, so it's possible.
No, I know that.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking to the rest of the team right now, babe. It's possible. So if you're in that headspace of I can't do that, that's not true. So Anastasia, now I'm talking to you. You borrow other people's stories. We have a testimonial group, which is incredible. It's loaded. Add people in there, share things, like you can take the stories from that group and share them on your page. You can share my story. You can share my business journey. I'm sure there's other people here that will willingly give you their business journey as well. And what you say is, I have got no idea what this is going to do for me. I know fruits, vegetables, and berries make sense. I've got anxiety stories. I've got, hormone stories. I've got all of these stories that I've heard. It makes sense. So I've got involved. Maybe you should too. Obviously put it in your own words, but that's the way that I would communicate. So from day one, whenever I get people join the business and start the products on day one, like my friend Becky today, she's signed up for the business today. Her products only arrived as I was signing her up. She signed up for the products like 5 days ago, but her order literally arrived when she was signing up for the business because she was like, I need to be involved with the Rebel Movement. So if you are being that person where you're shining the Rebel Movement light, you've got no reason why people wouldn't get involved.
It's just, I think it's misunderstanding because I thought I can start any promotions of the product only when I have my own experience.
No. Yeah, that's just your... That's your limiting belief, beautiful, but that's fine.
No. I mean, it's not my limited beliefs. I understand the situation.
Okay.
Right. Okay. It's not
cool.
about me.
Yeah, no, that's not true. So I'm telling you that that's not true.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I misunderstood. My fault.
Cool. So borrow other people's stories, babes, until you're ready to kick off your own. Trust me, within a week or two, you'll have your own story and you can start sharing that from the heart. But until then, let's just share. Let's just get you going. Use other people's stories, beautiful lady, all right?
Yeah, it's just I misunderstood.
That's fine.
I'm not English. I don't understand English language sometimes.
Yes, you do. That's your limiting belief, darling. You understand perfectly well and you speak it perfectly well too. But let's get you kicked off tomorrow with that then. Manuela, beautiful lady, you've got a question.
I've had a possible customer and he asked me, should the fruit be mixed with the vegetables taken together, because he thinks that they shouldn't be mixed together.
Why does he think that?
Because they said vegetables have some enzymes and fruits, different ones.
No, it's absolutely fine, babe. The way that the process is that it's gone through, all of the sugars have been removed and all of the, you can eat fruit and vegetables together. Let's be really clear about this, right? You can eat fruit and vegetables together. There are certain vegetables that have certain things activated in them that don't go well with certain fruits. But for the normal, average, everyday person that is just living a normal life, you can eat fruits and vegetables together. The capsules, the process that they have gone through, sweetheart, you can absolutely take them together. You also can separate them. He can take the fruits and the berries in the morning and he can take the vegetables at lunchtime if he so wishes. However, my experience is just take the lot together.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah?
Another question. Some people, they want to know the compensation plan before they say, okay, I like the product, but I would like to also know the compensation.
You have that on your virtual office, darling. Get to know your virtual office. You have it on your virtual office.
Shall I show them? Shall I show them my website?
No. What I would do is tap them into the business event. Are they on Facebook?
Yeah, some of them, yeah.
Right, add them into the business event that I'm running on Wednesday. All of you guys should have an invite. If you haven't, hit me up and I will get it to you. I don't cover the comp plan in detail, but I cover it high level on business events. There is no point me when I first speak to somebody telling them all the ins and outs, because their brain will be blown and they'll be like, fuck, I could never speak to somebody about that. So what I do is I talk high level. I'm like, this is the minimum commission, this is the maximum commission, this is the total commission, and these are the bonuses. So tap them into the event, darling, and I will take that off your hands. Can I encourage you to watch Come Along as well? Because if you come along, you will soon learn how it's really easy to talk about the business.
What is Come Along?
To dial into the event yourself.
Yeah.
To listen, okay? Because then you will get the knowledge, you will get the power to speak. All right? It's purely, like I say about everything, you need to immerse yourself, you need to listen to be able to take the nuggets forwards. That's all I did. I just listened and I learned, and then I took it forwards, okay? And it, you know, one thing from a leadership perspective, guys, you know, if you haven't run an event, step up and do an event. You know, stepping up and doing an event takes your business next level, because you start to own it. You build for it like it's your own. Okay. Right. Okay. Yes. Anastasia. Oh, one sec.
Yeah. The one question, I spoke with the clients as well about the product. There are such sometimes negative feedback about Juice Plus. They say, oh, we know that, and that. Say again.
Of course there is. It's life, darling. There's always going to be negativity.
Yes, but are there, you can give me some kind of advice how to beat this negativity out of them?
Speak with Carrie for me, please, darling.
Yeah. Okay.
Speak with Carrie. I don't know when your next session is, but ask her. It's, yeah, you know, life breeds negativity, sweetheart, and that's something that we all need to own.
Yeah.
Particularly when we're doing something that makes people feel uncomfortable. You're going to get it left, right, and centre. Trust me, I get it all the time at the moment, but I love it. I love it when people come to me, because I'm like, okay, cool, talk to me about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then
for me, just I think maybe there are some kind of information which I can use to.
No,
they have a trick to think about it.
No. There is no tricks. There is no convincing. We don't, you know, none of that shit goes on in this team. If people want it, they want it. If they don't, we don't force them, okay? I really empower you guys to do that. Don't get frustrated with negativity. It's their shit, not yours. Okay, and I really empower you all to step into that. And it's something that people find me a bit weird about, because I am so calm about these things these days. But you know, it's down to you guys to step into your own, and you will pick up the language eventually, darling. All right. Awesome, Manuela, darling. Sorry, I didn't realize you hadn't finished.
I don't know. I forgot.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm going to pop you on mute. Ellie, I don't know where you've gone. You were there. Ellie, I can't hear you if you're trying to talk. Maybe she's gone. Has anybody else got a question? I've got Mel's iPhone. Mel, did you want to say something?
Hi, darling. It's Melissa.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, babes. I'm good. Are you all right?
Yes, thank you.
Good.
Thanks very much for this evening. I was going to say I'm just not always available in the evenings, unfortunately. Quite often busy in the evenings, but it's good to join in this evening. I just wondered where you get like the general information from, like the price list, the dosage, like the product information.
Yeah, so what we've got, darling, in Team Juicy, if you go into the photos, there's loads of different photos that show the different packages that we do and the different products that we do. But what I'll do, babe, is I'll send them to you directly so that you've got them on your phone. I'll WhatsApp you them, because then they'll just be on your photo roll. If you just favourite them, obviously you'll know where to find them. It's just easier. Yeah. If you're like anything like me, you've got thousands of pictures. So I'll do that for you in a minute, babe. Another really useful tool is your virtual office. Now, in your virtual office, under personal details, you will find your personal website.
Okay.
Click on personal details, go to my website, and then scroll halfway down the page. There is a my website link. If you click on that, that takes you to your version of the Juice Plus website. All of the products, everything is on there, babe. There's so much information that you can read. I wouldn't baffle your brain with it.
Yeah.
I would look at the basics and know that it's a tool that you can use. But the photos that I send you, darling, will be great information for you.
Thanks. That's just, as long as I know where to find them, that is so much more helpful.
What I'll do, darling, is I know that you work full time, but what I'll do is I'll set up some time. I know I'm seeing you tomorrow, but I'll set up some time where me and you can actually sit down and go through a load of stuff. So that we can just get it all boxed off and nailed for you, darling, so that it just becomes really natural for you. Because this to you will be a piece of piss. Like once you've got the information, like I know this will just be really, really simple for you because you are just me in a different body form, which is really scary. So I know
that's the thing. I just need to know about it because I haven't even seen you I've seen you in action, obviously, on your lives, but not in real life when you're talking to other people about it as such. So absolutely. I need to have that knowledge.
Yeah,
so sure, I can tell everybody about it.
Yeah, of course, darling. And that's the stuff that we just need to make happen. And I know I've been a little bit AWOL this month, what with everything else, but I will WhatsApp you the information, sweetheart. And obviously I'm going to see you tomorrow night, not tonight, obviously, tomorrow night, but it's funny because before you got on this call, I was going to message you and say, hey, we need to sort a night out. So we'll get that organised, babe. We'll get it sorted. And then we can obviously talk through work and we can have some fun as well. Because I need more fun in my life. I need more fun in my life. I've made a decision. I'm having more fun in my life from here on in. So it's a good thing. Have you got any more questions, beautiful?
No, that'll do for now. Thank you.
Okay. All right, darling. Thank you. Has anybody else got any other questions? Yes, Manuela.
Can I do an event?
You're very quiet, babe. I can barely hear you.
Yeah, I said, can I do an event on Zoom?
Yeah.
I would invite you.
Yeah, that's fine. Organise it, invite your people, and I will come along and talk. Okay. Yeah? Just organise it, darling, and I'll do that for you. Yeah? And guys, just so you're really clear, you can do Facebook Live events, but you can also feel free to do a Zoom event like this at any time. If you want to do one, you can use my code. I've got extended access, like I pay for all guns blazing access because I do so much coaching online. So if you want to use my Zoom, just message me and I'll give it to you. If you want me to turn up and talk, or if you want me to turn up and share, that's absolutely fine. Please don't think that you just need to do Facebook Live. I appreciate a lot of people are not on Facebook. I get that, so let's make whatever works. Likewise, if you want to do an in-person event, hit me up. I'm more than happy to travel. Joanne's doing one tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. So you are always, we've got people all over the place. We've got people everywhere. So we can do events wherever you want to do them. Any more questions, beautiful? Any more questions from across the room? I'm going to love you and leave you then, guys. Have the most incredible evening. It's great to see so many of you on here this evening. Love you guys loads.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.